Hi, my name is Rita, and I want to introduce a class that I created. It's called Making Sense of Your Senses. I put it together to help people like me who was struggling once I got off the drugs. I'm a former addict, trying to figure out what do I do and who am I. And so, through the years of research and trying to figure things like that out, I found out that my senses create my day. And so that's what the class is. And so let's begin.
Here's 5 sets of questions that I asked to start with the class. And I think that a couple of the administrators should take the class first or take a couple of classes to understand the dynamics and see if this is something that would be considered for the people who are trying to find a way to remove themselves of the habitual habit of drug abuse and move towards everything else. Because, like I said, if you do drugs, that's all you know. If you choose to stop, you get to explore the rest of the world. So here's how we start. If I was to ask you, do you know who you are? Write that down, what you think you are. And then we just wait a few minutes and let them think, let them contemplate, let them wonder. And just give them a whole, maybe 60 seconds. You know, it seems a long time. And say, that's good, just we want to get a basic. And then the next question would be, if there was a sound that every time you heard it, that sounded so perfect for you, what sound would that be? And it doesn't matter. So many sounds will probably come into your mind, but just pick the first one that does. And we'll give them a few minutes for that. And the next question would be, if there was a smell that every time you smelled it, you were like, oh my God, that smells great. What smell would that be? And it doesn't matter what it is. People go from my grandmother's house to outdoors, the ocean, and it doesn't matter. Pick a perfume, you know. And if I waited a few minutes, of course, let them write that down. And if I asked, what is your go-to food? I know that my go-to food is a taco. I don't know what to eat. I always eat a taco. Just have a taco. And that's different for everyone. You know, if you talk to vegans, or you talk to a chocolate lover, or you talk to, meat and potatoes, Italian. I want pasta. Okay, eat pasta. And then if I was to ask, what color do you gravitate towards? You would want them to write that down, just any color. And after about at least a full minute, and we know, the next question would be, if we took your food and we put it someplace where you can have that smell that you thought smelled all the time great, and you took your favorite color and put it on, like a dress or a blouse or a shirt, pair of pants, and I said, and you're eating your go-to foods with your favorite color or the color you gravitate towards, and you're smelling your favorite smell, and you're listening to whatever, it's like that sounds so nice every time you hear it. How would you feel at that moment? And that would be who you are. Because if you look around the room, not one person will have the same description to any of those questions. And that's because those are senses. Those are your senses. They belong to you. You see, you can't get them from somebody. Nobody can take them away from you. They belong to you. They're yours. That's who you are. And what we're going to do is we're going to explore your senses to understand how to know who you are.